This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, set, 50, plant.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Check.
Check 50-61, matchbox lights. Shoot.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he'll be upended at the 28. Yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ronald Darby brought him down. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I don't even know why this team.
Sure. Hey, high 7.
51 the mic, boy. 51.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Looking to throw. Grant is going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Go.
On 1st down, Mosley. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. They didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
They'll set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 68 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
51, Mike 51. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Hit it.
To throw on second down. Grant. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, aim quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Now.
Let's cry all the way back home.
Buzz.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Bandit. Hey, Mike 51. What's the curl?
Shoot.
Throwing again.
Okay, just like that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Brings up second and 11 at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
Come on,
a loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Second and 11. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pressure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Now back to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
I have to believe that if you're the team trying to block a field goal, you don't mind this weather. All right, the rain probably is going to help you because so many things can go wrong for the guys trying to kick the ball. It's as simple as maybe you just lose your footing. You kind of spin out like a tire in the snow, not getting traction, and you create a space and someone comes through.
And I think for everybody, snapper, holder, kicker, everything slows down maybe a fraction of a second. And a fraction of a second and a field goal try, that can be all the difference.
I love how you describe that. Everything slows down, but it's a deliberate slowdown, isn't it?
Yep.
Because everyone's trying to be more careful and more deliberate to make sure it's executed.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second 7.
218, chop.
21-yard line.
Mike 51.
Come on, boy. Come on. Now.
From the gun, they run with Michelle.
Don't be scared of it.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Yes, yes.
Calm the crowd. 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Go, go.
Mike 51. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 51's the Mike, boys. 51. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grant. And he fires one, but incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Pulled in at the 24. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
35-yard drive.
Down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Mosley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing fast. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Here we go.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, to get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
51. Here we go. 51's the most.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grant, that's out to his running back, Michelle. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 3rd down. They had a catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
70, Indy, go.
All right, D, let's turn. All right, D.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Mike 51. Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
From the gun on 3rd down. Grant.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the 1st half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Lacey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go. 30 base.
First down.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Big rip.
On first down, Mosley. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences being made between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point up and through. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Come on,
The
set.
Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Back to throw. Grant. They'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the
Charlie.
43-yard line.
Mike, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Too little, Cupcake. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Ready.
On first and 10, Grant looking for Kelsey on the deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 56 yards.
First down.
Check 13. Check 13.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Don't be
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Ten Lobo. Hey, Wahoo!
Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike, check. 59. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Mike, 5.
Shoot!
They'll set up a throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. Third down. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter. But I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Running into the punter keeps this drive alive as they operate now with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Mosley. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Check. 59.
They'll try the left side. Mosley.
Boom! Yeah, baby!
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
That keeps the score Niners 20, Patriots 7.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Strong right. Strong.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Echo.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Bring it.
Hit it.
To throw again. Grant. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
Second and 2. Looking middle, and that's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
And the 49ers first down.
Come on, set. 90 Wolf. 5.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
High 7.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Bravo.
51's Mike. Mike's 51. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Grant. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set, ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Patriots have it.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Ball trot. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Let's go, defense. Come on, defense.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike.
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too.
Come on,
He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play there for the Patriots. 33 yards. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Mike 54. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, son. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Operating from the gun. McLeod into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll run on first down. Mosley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 74 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get your swerve on. Mike's 54.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Get that quarterback, D. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Let's set a tone, fellas.
2nd and 15. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure. Sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Going up top. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, man. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to this all that, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. 22, Jet, Bomber. 22, Jet, Bomber. Come. Go. You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Look, Smoke. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
2nd and 6. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Throwing on first down. McLeod. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch the screen.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Patriots 7.
54. Here we go.
That's going to be caught by Richardson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 4-yard line.
Check the backer. Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Jam. Put up.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to throw. Wooten. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Newman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
1st down, 49ers.
Set 70, Indy.
Pick your game up.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, 96.
Go.
On 1st down, Wooten. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Wooten. He can run for it, and he will. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
I'm on the set.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up the 3rd down.
Hey, ready?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wooten, wide open receiver, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd down now, Mosley. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He's trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Man out.
Showing it. Showing it.
Protein spill.
Check 50. Check 50.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Mike 52. Mike 52.
Here we go, D.
Back to throw. Wooten under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Here we go, D.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike.
It's a party now. No. Check that. Check that.
On 4th down. Wooten. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
42. Patriots 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Echo.
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
We got motion. Back up. Haywood. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Ready, go!
Throwing on 3rd and long. McLeod now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off around the 37. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Trying to lay one up deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Don't get nervous.
54.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Webb. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Slam, slam. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Go.
On first and 10, McLeod. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete from the contact.
That's it, baby.
It's second down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Ricky. Buzz.
Throwing again. McLeod. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll make it third down. So now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
It's fourth down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Shut up.
On 4th down, McLeod. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's going to be batted down.